Good afternoon, Nana. In the previous classes, we explained about Cnidaria as well as Ctenophora. Both Cnidaria, Ctenophora and Platyhelminthes we explained in the previous classes. And today, as well as Annelida and Aschelminthes also we explained. And today we are going to explain about the concept called Arthropoda. What is the concept that we are going to explain, Nana? Arthropoda. What is the meaning of arthros? Arthros means jointed. What is the meaning of arthros? Jointed. Poda, that is nothing but legs. Jointed leg containing organisms are called as arthropods. The arthropods term is coined by the person. The term arthropoda is coined by nothing but Von Siebold. Who is the person that coined the term? Nothing but arthropoda, Von Siebold. So, Von Siebold is the person who coined the term, nothing but arthropoda. One of the important it is, Nana. And these are the arthropods which are said to be triploblastic animals. These are the animals which contain ectoderm, endoderm, mesoderm in their embryonic stage. If the body cells or embryonic cells are arranged into three layers, that is ectoderm, endoderm and mesoderm, we call those animals are triploblastic. These are triploblastic animals showing bilateral symmetry. The animals can be cut into two equal halves by passing a median sagittal plane through the central axis of the body. The body can be cut into left and right halves by passing only one plane through central axis of the body. Then that type of symmetry is called bilateral symmetry, and showing organ system grade organization. Organ system grade organization. And this is the protostomian condition, in which the blastopore first develops into mouth. So these are the triploblastic animals showing bilateral symmetry, organ system organization and protostomian condition. CONDN I am putting, this is the protostomian condition. Do you know one thing? What is the unique feature of arthropods? The most familiar feature of arthropods, or the unique feature of arthropods, is nothing but presence of jointed appendages. You know, presence of metameric segmentation is the unique feature of annelids. Presence of ciliated epidermis is the unique feature of Aschelminthes. Presence of flame cells is the unique feature of, that is, Platyhelminthes. Presence of bioluminescence is the unique feature of Ctenophora. Presence of cnidoblast cell is the unique feature of Cnidaria. Presence of canal system is the unique feature of sponges. Similarly, the unique feature of arthropods is presence of jointed appendages. And do you know one thing? The body. Arthropods' body is divided into three parts. Sir, what is the three parts or three regions? It is divided into head, and the second part is thorax, and the third part is abdomen. So you are clearly saying the body of arthropods is divided into head, thorax and abdomen are the three parts. These are the three functional regions of the body of nothing but arthropods. And the same body is covered by, chitin made protein, that is a chitinous exoskeleton. Sir, what is the meaning of chitinous? It is a strong protein. Its exoskeleton is made up of a protein called chitin. Hence, we call the body is covered by chitinous exoskeleton. Presence of chitinous exoskeleton is one of the more successful characters of arthropods. Presence of chitinous exoskeleton makes the arthropods to be more successful on land, because it is an adaptation of water conservation, Nana. And these are the arthropods. 2/3 of animal species. How many? 2/3 of the animal species on the earth. 2/3 of animal species on the earth are said to be arthropods. Are said to be arthropods. And one more point, 90% of arthropods are 90% of arthropods are nothing but insects. And insects is considered as the largest taxon of kingdom Animalia. Do you know one thing? This is the Arthropoda, which is the largest phylum in kingdom Animalia. What is the largest phylum in kingdom Animalia? The largest phylum in kingdom Animalia is nothing but Arthropoda. One of the important it is. So one of the important point it is. And next, this is the Arthropoda, in which let us take these aquatic arthropods. In the aquatic arthropods or in aquatic forms, like Nereis. What is the organism you are saying here? Nereis. Lateral appendages are present. Lateral appendages are present. And these lateral appendages are called as, what do you call the lateral appendages, Nana? Parapodia. What do you call the lateral appendages of this, Nana? Parapodia. Parapodia are the lateral appendages of these Nerissa. And this parapodia is useful for swimming. It is nothing but swimming is a part of locomotion. And it is also useful for exchange of gases. Respiration and locomotion are the two functions of parapodia. Respiration and exchange of gases are the two functions of parapodia. That's one of the important. And the next one, and similarly, if we go for the excretory organs, the excretory organs includes, whereas if we go for the aquatic forms, so what are aquatic forms? Aquatic forms, nothing but organisms which are living in water. The aquatic forms contain coxal glands. And it also contain antennary glands. Coxal glands or antennary glands are the excretory organs. Coxal glands is the excretory organ of Limulus, whereas antennary glands are seen in the group of arthropods called crustaceans. And these crustaceans includes prawns, and also crabs. The prawns and crabs present in the subspecial group of arthropods called crustaceans, and these crustaceans having the excretory organs called antennary glands. Whereas in terrestrial forms, whenever we observe in the terrestrial forms is having, very well, the terrestrial forms is having the yellow-shaped structures called Malphizian tubules. For this, the examples are insects. Most of the insects present on the land are having the Malphizian tubule, yellow-colored Malphizian tubules as excretory organs. Then what about the respiratory organs, Nana? If we go for the respiratory organs, the respiratory organs includes gills and book gills. Gills and book gills are the respiratory organs of aquatic forms. Gills and book gills are the aquatic form respiratory organs. Whereas the most important one, book lungs. Book lungs are the respiratory organs of scorpion. And one more most important one, trachea. Trachea is the respiratory organ of terrestrial. What is the meaning of terrestrial? The arthropods live on the land. Terrestrial arthropods. The terrestrial arthropods, like insects, are having the trachea as respiratory organs. The trachea as respiratory organs, whereas sexes, and these are dioecious. Sir, what is the meaning of dioecious? Dioecious is otherwise called as unisexual. Sir, what is the meaning of unisexual? That is, sexes are separate. Male and female are said to be separated. The insects, if we are taken, male insect is separated from female insect. That's an important. And whereas fertilization, if we go for the fertilization, it is mostly the fertilization in the arthropods is mostly internal. Mostly we said, but not all. Most of the arthropods showing the fertilization as internal. And one more thing, this is the development, Nana. Sir, what about the development? The development is said to be maybe direct or indirect, mostly indirect. The development is said to be mostly indirect development is said to be seen. So the development is said to be mostly indirect, Nana. Mostly the development is said to be indirect. One of the most important bit, Nana. One of the most important bit. Right. So these are the important bits regarding the arthropods. So you are clearly saying arthropods' body is divisible into head, thorax and abdomen, and their body is covered by chitinous exoskeleton. And 2/3 of animal species present on the earth's surface are arthropods. 90% of the arthropods are insects. So Nana, here this is the most important bit. What is the most unique feature? Or the unique feature of arthropods is presence of jointed appendages. And this is one of the important. The largest phylum of kingdom Animalia is Arthropoda, one of the important. And one more, in aquatic forms, sorry Nana, this is the, sorry. This is not a nearest belongs to the, sorry, this nearest belongs to the Annelida. Nearest belongs to the Annelida. If we go for this, the sense organs, Nana, the sense organs, if we have seen the sense organs, the sense organs may be simple eyes. The sense organs include simple eyes, compound eyes, simple eyes, compound eyes, and antenna. Simple eyes, compound eyes, antenna, as well as there is a balancing organs called statocyst. What are statocysts, Nana? Statocysts are called as balancing organs. Statocysts are called as balancing organs of body. These are the sense organs of arthropods, one of the most important. Examples. If we go for the examples, you know the most familiar examples. If we are taken economic important insects, economically important insects. What are the economic important insects that we had? One, Apis dorsata. Apis is called as honeybee, which is producing the honey. The second one, Bombyx mori. I think everybody knows this. Bombyx is called silk moth, which gives the silk. And the third one, Laccifer lacca, which we call it as lac insect. What is this? Laccifer lacca is considered as lac insect. And the second one, vector-borne insects. Or insects act as vectors. The insects which act as transmission agents of diseases. Those insects which act as vectors, that includes Anopheles. I think everybody knows this. Female Anopheles causes malaria. And Culex, female Culex causes filaria. And also Aedes aegypti. Aedes aegypti causes dengue fever, yellow fever, breakbone fever. These are the 3 insects, or these are the 3 mosquitoes. On biting us, we are getting the malaria, filaria and dengue fever. This is one of the important. Then what is the living fossil arthropod? Living fossil arthropod, the most important bit which they asked in the NEET examination also. The living fossil arthropod is nothing but Limulus. Limulus. Do you know one thing? Limulus is called as king crab. Its body appear like horseshoe, hence we can call it as horseshoe crab. Limulus is also called as king crab, otherwise called as horseshoe crab. One of the most important bit what they asked this question in the previous examinations. Most important bit. And gregarious. What is the meaning of gregarious? The insects which occur in groups. Gregarious pest. You know very well, they severely damage the crop plants. That is nothing but locusta. This is the locusta insect which we call locust insect. Locusta is called as locust insect. And the one and only viviparous. Most of the arthropods are oviparous. They lay eggs. But the one and only viviparous arthropod. What is the one and only viviparous arthropod? This viviparous arthropod example is scorpion. Scorpion lays the young ones directly. The scorpion lays the young ones directly. This is one of the important, Nana. This is one of the important. So every point here is said to be very much important. You please do remember these points. So as these points are covering mostly, so this is the gregarious pest which they covered in the previous examinations. And viviparous arthropod, one of the most important one. And excretory organs and respiratory organs. They may cover or may not cover this, but they surely cover this area. Presence of jointed appendages is the unique feature of. And one more, let me say like this, note. Striated muscles. Striated muscles for the first time seen in. Striated muscles for the first time seen in arthropods. The striated muscles for the first time seen in arthropods. The striated muscles for the first time seen in arthropods. So the most important questions related to this arthropoda is the unique feature of arthropods, jointed appendages. Arthropods term is coined by 1C Ball, the largest phylum in kingdom Animalia. Arthropoda, the largest class in kingdom Animalia. Insecta or Hexapoda. And striated muscles for the first time appeared in arthropods. The balancing organs present in the arthropods are statocysts. And what is the living fossil arthropod that we have studied? Limulus. What is the gregarious pest arthropod? Locusta. What is one and only viviparous arthropod? Scorpion. Dear students, this is regarding the arthropoda. You have to study this carefully, where we put 4 marks and where we put important. There the lines you have to carefully see. Other than those lines, they never ask the other bits. Except those lines, they never ask the bits, because they are truly asking from the NCERT lines. If we observe, after starting the NEET examination, they are not asking the bits behind the NCERT. They are asking within the NCERT. So you remember this very carefully. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you are shown more interest towards this type of studying of animal kingdom, you please subscribe my channel and wait and watch for the next class. Thank you. Thank you very much.